afternoon. Welcome to the Midday News. Babatunde Bolatito is my name. The Independent Petrol Marketers Association of Nigeria secured an agreement with Dangote Petroleum Refinery to lift products directly. According to the association, this will ensure availability of petrol to Nigerians at a cheaper rate. IPMAN's National President Abubakar Gariba announced this at a press briefing in Abuja following a meeting of the National Working Committee of the association. He explained that the Dangote Refinery had obliged IPMAN to lift APMS, AGU and DPK directly for roadward transmission and supply to IPMAN depot and retail outlets. He added that this new arrangement will Dangote Refinery will ensure a steady and ceaseless supply of PMS products all over Nigeria at an affordable rate. It will be recalled that the founder of Dangote Refineries Limited, Adeleke Dangote, earlier said the refinery had over 500 million liters of petrol, but added that oil marketers were not buying his product. At least 19.343 billion naira was spent on the maintenance and operation of the presidential air fleet from July 2023 to September 2024. The federal government spending showed that for 2024 payouts amounted to 13.55 billion naira, representing 65% of the allocations for the fleet in the 2024 fiscal year. According to reports, most disbursements were low-labeled foreign transit funds, typically funds allocated for foreign exchange requirements to facilitate international transactions and engagements. In the context of the presidential air fleet, such funds are used to cover expenses related to operations outside the country, including fuel purchases, maintenance or services in foreign currencies. A government official explained that when aircraft on the fleet are aboard, payments are often made in US dollars or another foreign currency to ensure uninterrupted operation. In July 2023, 1.52 billion naira was disbursed in two tranches of 846 million naira and 675 million naira for presidential fleet forex transit funds. The Nigerian National Petrol Company Limited has stopped importing refined petroleum products and is now uptaking fuel from Dangote Refinery and other refineries. NNPCL Group Chief Executive Officer Adeleke disclosed this at the ongoing conference of the Nigerian Association of Petroleum Explorationists, which was held in Lagos and themed resolving the Nigerian energy trilemma: energy security, sustainable growth, and affordability. This is coming at a time when some petroleum marketers insisted that they would import petroleum products and sell at a lesser price than that of $20 billion refinery. President Bola Tinubu had earlier said the country spent an average of 2 trillion naira on fuel importation monthly. According to the president, the launch of the compressed natural gas into the country will save the country over 2 trillion naira a month used to import PNS and AGO and free up Nigeria's resources for more investment in the healthcare and gas sector. The chairman of the Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform Committee, Taiwo Oyedele, said that Nigerians earning minimum wage or little above it will be exempted from pay as you earn tax under the new tax reform. Oyedele disclosed this via his ex-handle as he answered questions about tax reform bills. President Bola Tinubu early in September this year transmitted 4 reform bills to the National Assembly for consideration on tax. The bills are Nigeria Tax 2024, which is expected to provide a fiscal framework for taxation in the country and the tax bill, which will provide a clear and constant legal framework for all taxes in the country and reduce disputes, among others. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Igbetokun, said police officers protecting the arrested foreign hackers were on illegal duty. The Nigeria Police Force announced the arrest of 130 suspects linked to high-level cyber crimes, hacking, and activities threatening national security. The group included 113 foreign nationals, 87 men and 26 women, mainly from China and Malaysia, as well as 17 Nigerian collaborators. However, in an investigation conducted, it was discovered that the foreigners enjoyed police protection before their arrest. Reacting to the report at a workshop organized by for the standardization of criminal investigation, Igbetokun said the police officers had been arrested and were currently being detained. And now to sports. Moses Simon and Samuel Chukwueze were among the early birds of the Super Eagles in Cote d'Ivoire ahead of preparation for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Benin Republic. Reports say other players are Amas Obasogie, Raphael Onyedika, Frank Oyeka, Bruno Oyemechi, Gabriel Osho, Fisayo Delebashiru also arrived in Abidjan. The Super Eagles media officer who confirmed the report said no fewer than 8 players had arrived, adding that others are still being expected. Captain of the team, William Troost-Ekong, Ademola Lukman, Simon Reigning African Player of the Year, Victor Osimhen, and 19 other players were invited for the qualifier. The Super Eagles will seek 6 points against Benin Republic and Rwanda in the closing round of the 2025 AFCON qualifying campaign this month. Displaced children stand near a flooded United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees tent following heavy rainfall in Kisala, Sudan. Climate change is helping to drive a rising refugee crisis, adding to the huge number of already displaced conflicts, according to a United Nations report. 3/4 of the world's forcibly displaced people live in countries heavily affected by climate hazards. The UN Refugee Agency flooded United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees said in document release. It was reported that the number of people fleeing from conflict doubled to more than 120 million over the past decade, 90 million of them in countries with high to extreme exposure to climate-related hazards. Half of the displaced people are in locations affected by both conflict and serious climate hazards, such as Myanmar, Somalia, Sudan, and Syria. UN High Commissioner for Refugees Filippo Grandi said that the climate crisis is driving displacement in regions already hosting more number of people uprooted by conflict and insecurity, compounding their plight and leaving them with nowhere safe to go. And that was the midday news on OSBC TV. Please join us at 3 for the state news. Good afternoon.
gbàdúrà Ọ̀ṣun state kó lè dára nígbà tiwa káyé má bàjẹ́ nígbà tiwa kókun má wọ̀lú nígbà tiwa kí ọ̀wọ́n dọ̀pọ̀ lásìkò tiwa kí tálákà jẹun bóyó dẹ́mdẹ́m.